otra vez. Hi, what is your name?
My name is Haeyoung Yoon and Sophia in Spanish.
Where were you born?
I was born in Seoul, Korea.
In this part of the city, speak the standard language?
Sure,
or-
because it's capital of Korea, so we use standard language.
And what variety of the language do you speak? The standard, any vernacular? Can you explain to us?
이거 누구 거였어?
And
엄마.
Korea is a kind of small country, so there is not too distinct variety between languages used in many of the province. So the standard, the difference of the language and dialect of the province is mainly with the intonation and some kind of vocabularies. Yeah.
Okay. According to the information that I found, there are two alphabets.
엄마.
One is Chinese alphabet
이거
and
딸이
other is
알려줬어.
Korean alphabet.
딸이
What do you
알려줬어.
use?
아니야.
Korean alphabet has been invented by the Korean king Sejong, and before the Korean alphabet was invented, many of the people used the Chinese language, Chinese alphabet, just alphabet. But it was too complicated to learn for the normal people, with the average people. So the king has invented. So now most of the people use the Korean language, but Korean alphabet, but Chinese alphabet with a special occasion, with when people have
엄마
to
수영하고 있어.
distinguish some
나간다.
vocabularies and to improve some understanding of the vocabulary, we use the Chinese alphabet. But most of the occasion, we use normally Korean alphabet.
엄마 하트가 좋아 진짜.
Are there
하트가 좋아.
dialects in your country? Yeah. you said.
Yeah.
How many?
Three or four. Just 3 or 4, and the difference is intonation and
But you understand the different
yeah.
dialects? Okay.
Sure.
하트가 좋아 지금.
The citizens give specific characteristics to people who speak a certain. Do you have you been in Bogota?
4 years.
Why did you come here?
Because my husband had a job in Colombia. It has been transferred to the subsidiary of his company. So we had to move here.
Okay. What are you doing now? You.
I am working in just in the house, just some household. Ama de casa.
Do you often your language variety or Spanish?
I mainly use my own language, Korean, in family and between friends, and yeah. Spanish is not very often used.
여기 바다라.
Only when you go out your house you use Spanish.
But
With the
when
Colombian people?
with the Colombian people, sure. But I have almost all my friend are Korean, so usually I use Korean. But if I go to the kindergarten or school of my sons, I have to use Spanish.
When do you use Spanish? It's the same. When and how did you learn Spanish?
When I came here, I couldn't speak Spanish at all, so it was very uncomfortable for me. So I found a tutor. And I learned in my house with a tutor in 3 months.
Only 3 months.
3 months tutoring, and then
Corriendo.
with my son or with my in the market or in the taxi, I learned a little by little.
Some words. Um, what do you find more challenging when learning Spanish?
It is the most difficult thing to me is the conjugation of the Spanish verbs. And the tense of the verb. In Korea, we have nothing with the conjugation. Yeah, by the person, by the tense, time, we don't have anything at all. But in Spanish, we have to change the verb when I speak Spanish. It is most difficult to me.
And also the structure is very different because in Spanish is subject, verb, and complement.
Yeah, sure.
And in Korean is
Yeah, the
subject,
contrary.
complement, and verb,
Subject,
object,
and
complement.
verb at the finally.
Ah,
But I learned English and I can speak English because it was not so complicated to me, the word order. But if the people don't understand the English language, they will suffer from the word order too.
do you use English words when you speak in Spanish?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And the opposite.
Sure. And the Spanish word sí is very easy to come out. So when I have to speak with some English-speaking people, but I speak sí when I have to say yes.
Okay. Yeah. What did you find funny or interesting when you streamed
Otro
about the Spanish?
Spanish language is very easy to speak, easy to communicate. I think because we can only use the verb without any subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, when communicate. So it's very interesting and because of this and the another interesting thing was in Colombia they changed the word English or another language word into their own language. Like for example, I was very surprised when I heard perro caliente. It was hot dog, but everyone in the world say like hot dog. But here I first heard the perro caliente. Yeah.
한국 사람은 강아지
Luna de miel.
Luna
Is
Miss.
it?
Yeah.
Kind of that. It was very interesting.
Yeah. Have you have any anecdote with language in Colombia?
Anecdote as well.
Yeah, it's like a experience of hot
원래
dog
여기
or you name it.
한 개 더 해줘.
But other there is that you remember.
It was very.
저 이거 해줘.
When I learned the language first, the vocabularies was very confused. So I went to the supermercado to buy some arena. But I was confused with araña. It's kind of that. So, but they understood me. So because I was foreigner, so they found it for me.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank you.